welcome to Too Many Hobbies. My name's Jeremy. Let's get to it. All right, plastic bags. And there we have it. One slightly custom-made Lionel 202. Paint job's actually not too bad. It's not really quite my style. Be a good candidate for a repaint. It's had some pretty good wear. This roller has got some wear on it. Front wheels seem to turn nice. Said it was not working though. One way you can tell on these diesels if it's got magnet traction is the axle here. The larger the axle, this axle does not have magnet traction. This one does. Or here, we can even do this. There. Well, it's slightly magnetized, just probably from being next to its other one. There we go. It's probably just... These are pretty easy to open up. So undo the screw there. See what we got. Oh, we've got some kind of shoddy wiring going on here, but nothing too crazy. But I actually forgot to see if it ran, so let's do that real quick. Yeah, we're getting a red indication here. Yeah, you can tell with the lights there. It's definitely got a little bit of an issue going on. So, let's see if we can dive in and get this thing working. Well, that's not good. Got a broken wire right off the bat. Okay. So this is a very basic reverse unit, just forward and reverse. That's all it is. I see, that's kind of cool. Got a little sliding block in here. Right there. Let's get this top motor plate off and we'll see how bad it really looks. Just gonna pry up the spring holder just a tiny amount so I can get the spring off. Okay. That doesn't look all that bad. This is a little bit of a different design than my other one. The gear's all dry in there, but this wire looks pretty dark. We'll see if we got any issues there, but I kind of think we might have too many connections here, but I'm not 100% positive. We'll have to look into the wiring diagram and figure things out. Probably start over fresh on this engine. So, in my research, I just purchased this book from Amazon. I'm sure there's a lot of other places to get it. Amazon might not have been the cheapest, but it was an acceptable price. And I know I'm going to be buying more vintage engines, so thought this would be really handy. But I learned that this particular engine, number 202, is from 1957, and they had a different design on the trucks, which I feel is pretty interesting. And I also learned that this motor is supposed to have 2 sets of windings in it. So that is correct. So I also thought that was pretty interesting. But this book, here we go right here. Wiring diagram of locomotives with 2-pole reverse. So I will follow that, and we're going to redo some of this wiring, and I'll check the resistance of these, and might end up rewiring it or finding a different armature there. Or, well, this is commutator. I get confused with terms, but you know what I mean. Looking at the wiring diagram, I see one side of the armature on the brush goes just to the windings and nothing else. The other side, one goes to the pickup roller, the other side goes to the switch. And on this guy, that does not look to be correct, because we've got 2 wires coming up here from the armature, and that should be the only thing on this brush spring. So I believe this wire should go over here. But I'm going to cut this wire and hook up some jumpers, and we'll give it a test, and we'll figure out this one too. Alright, let's see if that causes any difference in operation. Alright, let's see, we want this turned on. Okay. Wow! It worked! It worked! The brush spring came off because I don't have this clamped down because I'll be playing with the brushes for a little bit. I am honestly shocked that that worked. Clamp this thing down in there so that brush has good contact. Wow! I honestly didn't think that was going to be that straightforward to get working. When I saw that, if you look really closely on here, and I'll try to include a picture right here when I take apart the motor, I was surprised. I saw that melted commutator area. I apologize, I get confused. Let's see what the book calls that piece. Alright, let's see here. We're calling it... Alright, the armature is the rotating part, and the field coil. I think that's what it's called, the field. Okay. So when I saw that melted field area where the plastic had melted, I thought, man, we're going to have shorted wires or something. Turns out this thing was just kind of repaired wrong, and there was a wire broken off too. But, wow. Wow. Amazing. Okay. So, yeah, it's working. Woo! That really surprised me. Alright, so, hope you enjoy this video. I've got a lot of other videos on this channel. This is Too Many Hobbies Jeremy, so there's a lot of different stuff, not just train stuff. And kind of what I'm delving into is, and I've been collecting for like 20-some years at least, so not just all O-scale too. I've got N-scale, HO. I don't have any HO content yet, but eventually there'll be some. So feel free to check out the rest of the channel. I hope you like it. Check out the playlist and whatnot, and be sure to watch the next video on this one to where we get this thing going and properly lubricated so it lasts another generation or two.